What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Jumping straight into it here on Mirage. No joking around. And as you can see, we have someone who already looks like he's got some level of wall hacks. Just jumping in here. And I just wanted to basically show this clip. Essentially, how this guy moves around and how he kind of suspects him where the guy is. Obviously, he looked like he was going CT there. And then he changes his mind and gets the silent kill there. So, already for me, looking pretty suspect. And again, this nade, he didn't know where the guy was. But somehow he knew to chuck that nade deep. And again, here, he knows to change around and switch it up. This is probably the third clip as well. He just doesn't know where the guy is, but he chucks the nade there. Essentially, doesn't know he's pushed up. And he was there for a while and he didn't do anything. And then when the guy pushes, he chucks the nade and kills him. So, yeah, for me, this was... Originally, it was... You know, I was wondering if the guy was just pre-firing angles, but eventually I think kind of just came to the conclusion that he was pretty guilty. Another example there. Probably could have heard the guy, to be fair, but again, probably wouldn't be suspecting another guy to be pushing that, but still gets the kill anyway. And here we have an unfortunate victim, knows which side he's going to peek out, so kills him there. And again, this was probably, for me, this kind of sealed it. So... We basically have a guy connector, and obviously due to the stairs he's not going to hit him, but I find it quite strange how he's not looking window first, and as soon as he goes, he knows he's not there and he scopes out and basically leaves the guy alone. And this again being another kind of clip, almost hitting the guy there. Didn't really see much though, so and takes one out. But yeah, for me, you know, originally this was an interesting case, but I think, you know, after clips like that, he doesn't even shoulder peek there. He doesn't show his body. But he's just, you know, he's going for it, this guy. But unfortunately, he's been caught. But yeah, just a few of these, like, basically, like, kind of really blatant clips here. And there you go. Here's him essentially clutching it. Pretending he doesn't know where the guy is. Kills him. And then he knows the guy is that far away, is what I would say, and he just knows he's got the defuse. So yeah, that's essentially what I'm going to put it down as. I don't think he had aim assist. I don't really see much of that at all. Probably the first clip only, but the Org does have that recoil. And then he wasn't really b-hopping around or doing anything else, so that's what I'm going to put down for the first case. Now for the second case on Dust 2 here, we actually have kind of weird one actually. They're actually playing against hackers as well, so it's a hack v hack kind of thing. As you can see, the first guy he just killed was b-hopping around, and here he is actually on the corner. He's about to get domed by another hacker. But yeah, some interesting kind of clips here, essentially, of hack v hack on Dust 2. As you can see, the guy is on the ground. He just about gets this kill here. Goes for the other guy, but actually gets domed. And again, as you can see, it's just a hack v hack, really. So there wasn't really much to go on this, except for the guy getting, you know, shots through the wall every time. And they just have a little face-off, and he actually loses it. And now he just goes into kind of spin bot mode. And I believe he actually gets pretty well shut down here. He might. There we go. Getting shut down. There wasn't actually much to go on that, but it was kind of a clear-cut case, and obviously he wasn't spin-boying, which made it a bit more exciting. Yeah, there's another cheater down, in my opinion. Didn't grief again. Now, this last one I know is going to be controversial here. But I actually didn't put him down for wall hacks. So, that's why it may be a little bit controversial to some of you. Just essentially, I was 50-50 really hard. And I just personally couldn't tell in the end, so I put it down for not, just because he does shoot back at the trails in which he's getting from smokes, as you saw in this clip and the first clip, and I just thought he looked more of a better player, and he definitely had a b-hop script. There are moments like this, maybe, that definitely kind of probably undermine my point, but for me, some of them do look like realistic kills, a lot of them do. There's probably only 2 clips I could realistically point out, which didn't. And obviously his score, so what, he's 20 and 4, I believe, or 3. And yeah, I just thought there wasn't much in it. He has heard this guy because the guy's been jumping, and to be fair, the audio is probably a lot clearer rather than the edit in the actual game. But you can definitely hear, you know, his opposition jumping around everywhere, which is different from the first case because a lot of the time they're quiet and they're coming from positions where they usually wouldn't. So that's obviously the hops here, and he shows it best when he jumps into vent. He's just hopping around. So this is why I thought maybe he could have walls. If he's using one hack, he's probably likely to use another. But in the end, I kind of just, I don't know, I might have let a cheater go, but I'm honestly still unsure on this one, to be honest. It does look like he's just against very low-ranked players. Yeah. So this clip again, that was the other clip. But I know a lot of players that probably would shoot again just in case the guy repeats. And yeah, that is essentially either letting a cheater go or not. But I did put him down for B-hopping because I thought it was obvious. I just thought that there's a few clips and probably which I've left out, just weren't enough to do it essentially at the end. So yeah, that's what I put in the end. I hope you guys enjoy my final verdict, and I'll see you guys in the next one.